Hi folks, welcome back to the Hoard. So, honing my life away here. You guys know I have two engines in pieces that need their cylinder bore honed or bored. So let's go with honed first, or before I spend any money. This is the one off the off-road go-kart. I think you guys could see that pretty good. That's like staining. I really can't feel anything. That really looks pretty decent. That's kind of the worst of it there. And it's really pretty good. Some very minor pitting. I did some research. I could get these things bored. There's a guy on eBay. It's, I think, just under $60. You put your stuff in a box and mail it to him, and he mails it back, and it's all bored out, and he tells you exactly what he did. Quite honestly, I could buy a new one for less. Turn that in for, I don't know, 7-8 cent worth of scrap and buy a new one. This is the other bore, and I hope I'm showing it to you well. This is the one off the XR80. So I think you guys could see that, right? Now, the right way, you know, there's kind of two ways to do this. There's kind of the right way. Once again, this is like staining. I really don't feel anything there. That's also kind of below the piston. There's kind of two ways of doing this. There's the right way to do it, which, if you can't buy a new one for like $25, right, you or $30 or $40, whatever the heck they cost. If it's going to be a lot more than that, what you do is you pay the guy his $60 on eBay, and you let him cut it, and then you get back to an oversized piston and rings. That's the right way to do it. This actually cleaned up pretty good. They both did. So I think what I'm going to do is, particularly for the XR, I'm going to try to free these rings up. And depending on how much ring is left there, I'm probably going to just smash it back together again and try to give it a start and see what happens. Best case scenario is they polish themselves up and they don't burn any oil, they don't smoke, nothing bad happens. Worst case scenario is, given that they're a little rough, my belief is they'll just eat up the rings pretty quickly and then start to smoke, or smoke right up front and eat up the rings pretty quickly and gradually lose compression and stop running. That's what I'm figuring for the worst case scenario. Just quickly honing these really tough. You put some oil on the bore and you run the hones up and down, right? The small hone seem to be more effective at cleaning things up than the big hone. About what this is, by the way, guys, for those of you who guessed and all, chances are it was used for welding studs to sheet metal. Texas Viking kind of came up with this, so did a bunch of other guys, right? Paul, Andrew, Wally, the whole crew of you. Chances are what you did is you put a stud in here and you put it up against sheet metal and you pushed down, and what it did was it pushed the stud, it grounded through the side here, and set you up. Welded the stud to whatever sheet metal. Handy for like pulling dents out of something, right? You nail a stud here, then you just kind of pull on it with a puller until the dent comes out. So anyway, there's that. I guess that's all I want to talk about today. Let's not make this particular video any longer than it needs to be. So folks, I really want to thank you guys for watching and commenting and subscribing. Remember to keep your feet down, keep your head up, and please get out there and enjoy all your days. Think about getting your hoard inside for the winter and what you're going to have to do that. I have been, and I have a few ideas, just nothing ready to go forward with yet. Okay folks, take care now. Bye.